CyberGhost is like your favorite Tupperware dish. It has been around forever, it's dependable and does everything you need it to. And with a massive server list and a reasonable price, I can see why it is so popular. But just like that Tupperware, sometimes stains just can't be removed. So in this CyberGhost tutorial, we'll see if this VPN still holds up today and answer whether it's a good, trustworthy daily option. Now, before I dive in, you first need a little perspective, and the best way to do that is a quick CyberGhost review. The company as a whole has historically fought against mandatory data retention. With a headquarters in Bucharest, Romania, CyberGhost has an advantage. This jurisdiction isn't part of any data sharing alliances and legally has no obligation to store your online activities. However, it's not all roses. A while back, CyberGhost was acquired by Cape Technologies. Now, this company was formerly known as CrossRider, and the name change was for a reason. It was tactical, to escape a controversial history involving ad tech and browser extensions. Although I love an origin story as much as the next person, this is where CyberGhost's redemption arc begins. Following its acquisition, it has done a lot to gain users' trust. Just like how in May 2024, they had a comprehensive audit carried out by Deloitte. This verifies a lot. Most importantly, the legitimacy of its no logs policy and how it doesn't store any user IP addresses, DNS queries, or browsing activity. In addition, it includes vetting of its response systems for security threats. Also, for even more privacy, CyberGhost disconnected users' identities from dedicated IPs, which is an add-on feature. Then in 2019, CyberGhost introduced NoSpy servers. These are fully owned and operated by CyberGhost itself. So, with no third-party access or involvement, they have full control over who can view your data. Moreover, CyberGhost uses approved encryption. This means that your online activity is scrambled as it travels through the internet. It is totally unreadable to snoopers, your ISP, and the websites you visit. And RAM-only servers means that none of this data is stored anyway, because by design it gets wiped when the servers are rebooted. All things considered, CyberGhost has made major improvements to its security framework over the years, and it is clearly dedicated to users' privacy. To be honest, comparing CyberGhost versus NordVPN in terms of security, they have a lot of the same measures in place. Oh, and by the way, I have a major discount for CyberGhost. Just scan this QR code or check the description if you want to save some money. Moving forward in this CyberGhost tutorial, let's look at its performance and how this affects gaming, streaming, and torrenting. To be honest, although it isn't the fastest VPN, CyberGhost is still functional. The fact that it has over 9,800 servers is a big advantage. You can easily find one that has low traffic and is close to your physical location. Plus, you aren't limited to PC because CyberGhost is compatible with gaming consoles too, making it a great choice for avoiding ISP throttling, random disconnects, and DDoS attacks in-game. However, as a whole, CyberGhost does occasionally get connection issues, but whenever I encounter one, I just switch servers and refresh page. Another reason CyberGhost stands out is its specialized servers that are optimized for streaming. You don't have to go searching, they are clearly labeled, and I found that they work well for viewing region-specific content. Even Japanese and South Korean libraries are reachable. Plus, if you experience buffering while you're watching 4K streams, you can adjust your MTU size. I could feel the difference with this, and it's a feature many budget VPNs just don't have. Same story for torrenting. There are also dedicated servers which prioritize stability. And because the kill switch is permanently on, you can torrent with peace of mind that your identifiable info isn't accidentally leaked if your connection drops. Next, let's take a closer look at the app. A sleek design, and overall a nice first impression. However, to me, it does feel a little fragmented. Just look at how the protocol options are under the General tab. The kill switch is under Privacy, and Automations is in Smart Rules. Sure, I'm probably being a bit nitpicky here, but I think it could be a little bit more cohesive. If you're on Windows, you'll also see Privacy Guard here. It's a cool feature that increases your privacy tenfold and lets you customize your experience. You can personalize ads and manually disable Microsoft's native data collection settings here. Windows users should also know that the URL exceptions are kind of their split tunneling. Basically, you can still add URLs for websites and apps you don't want to run through the VPN connection, but it won't work on all apps like the Android version does. That's still something though, considering Mac users don't get that feature at all. Mac users also lack the specific gaming and torrenting servers. Not that anyone games on a Mac, but hey. And don't hold your breath waiting. It is not like Map has the best selection of AAA games to choose from anyway. Now, what about everyday activities with this VPN? CyberGhost has this big green button, which is great for beginners to quickly get connected. If you want a specific server, tap this expand button and scroll its list. There is a lot. You can easily see the distance of the server from your physical location here and establish a connection in a single click. The more private NoSpy servers are here, and specialized servers can be found over here, all equally as easy to connect to. And if you want to customize your VPN connection, you can change your tunneling protocol here. However, each one varies in terms of speed and security, so I'd recommend sticking with WireGuard as the fastest and most compatible option. Finally, the kill switch can be found here. If you don't want any identifiable information leaking online, just leave it on. All in all, there isn't much of a learning curve, and although some stuff takes a few more clicks than competitors, it all works as intended. Alright, I mentioned at the start of this VPN review that it is one of the cheapest VPN options in the industry, but does its cheap VPN tag mean a stripped down experience? Well, not really. Its cost to feature ratio is unbeatable, and it has everything you need for daily use. To finish off this CyberGhost review, let's discuss who I think it's best suited for and who should maybe consider an alternative. If you regularly stream foreign content, want reliable P2P, or just need more privacy while browsing, then CyberGhost is a great choice. With over 9,800 servers and specialized servers on top of that to choose from, and an audited no logs policy, it is a high value service that still fits within a low budget. And remember, if you're considering CyberGhost today, you can use my discount from below to make it even more worthwhile. Although if you want advanced desktop features like full split tunneling, or you need to get around government censorship with strong obfuscation, there are better options like NordVPN or Surfshark. I have a ton of videos reviewing other providers, so be sure to check the channel for more information. Otherwise, let me know in the comments what type of VPN you're looking for, and I'll see if I can help. Thanks for your time. See you next one. Stay safe. Goodbye.